The first time Daniel heard the voice, it told him to stop. He ignored it. The second time, it saved his life. Daniel wasn't the kind of man who waited for signs. He believed in logic, hard work, control. Faith is for people who are unsure, he would say. And for years it worked. Good job, good income, respect. Everything was going exactly as he planned. Until the night everything changed. It was late. Daniel was driving home after a long day, his mind heavy with stress. His phone buzzed. A message from his business partner. "We need to talk. Urgent." Daniel sighed. "Not now." He pressed harder on the accelerator. Then suddenly, a thought entered his mind. Clear, firm, unusual. "Slow down." Daniel frowned. "What?" He looked around. The road was empty. He shook his head. "I'm just tired." And he kept driving. Seconds later, headlights flashed. A truck swerved into his lane. Daniel slammed the brakes. Too late. The crash was violent. Metal twisted. Glass shattered. Everything went dark. Voices. Distant. Fading in and out. He's still breathing. We're losing him. Daniel felt like he was floating. Weightless. Lost. Then, that same voice. Soft, but powerful. "Not yet." Daniel woke up in a hospital. Pain shot through his body. Machines beeped around him. "You're lucky to be alive," the doctor said. Lucky. That word stayed with him. Because deep down, he knew it wasn't luck. Weeks passed. His body healed slowly. But his mind was restless. That voice, he couldn't forget it. "Slow down. Not yet." He replayed it over and over. Was that God? The thought unsettled him. Because if it was true, then he had ignored him. One evening, Daniel sat alone in his apartment. Silence filled the room. His phone buzzed again. His business partner. "We need to finalize the deal tonight." It was a big one. Risky but profitable. Daniel stood up. "This is my comeback," he said. But as he reached for his keys, that voice returned, clearer than ever. "Don't go." Daniel froze. His heart started pounding. "No." He shook his head. "I'm not losing this opportunity again." He grabbed his keys and left. The meeting felt wrong from the moment he arrived. The room was tense. Unfamiliar faces. Whispers. His partner avoided eye contact. Daniel's instincts screamed. Something wasn't right. Then, police sirens. Loud. Sudden. Doors burst open. "Everyone stay where you are." Chaos exploded. The deal was illegal. Daniel stood frozen as officers surrounded the room. "This isn't what it looks like," he shouted. But it didn't matter. He was involved. Caught. Pulled into something he didn't fully understand. As they led him away, one thought echoed in his mind. "Don't go." He had heard it. And ignored it. Again. Sitting alone in a holding cell, Daniel buried his face in his hands. "I should have listened." His voice cracked. Tears fell uncontrolled. "For the first time in my life, I don't know what to do." Silence filled the space. Then, softly, gently, the voice returned. "Now you're ready." That night, Daniel did something he had never truly done before. He prayed, not out of routine, not out of obligation, but from brokenness. "God, I don't know you the way I thought I did." His voice trembled. "But if that was you speaking to me." He paused. "Teach me to listen." Weeks later, the truth came out. Daniel was cleared, his name restored, but something inside him had changed. He was no longer the man who only trusted himself. Now, he listened, carefully, intentionally. Months later, Daniel walked away from risky deals and fast money. He chose peace, purpose, direction. One evening, as he sat quietly, he felt it again. That presence, that guidance. But this time, he didn't ignore it. He followed it. Sometimes, God speaks, not in thunder, but in a quiet voice. The question is not, is God speaking? The question is, are you listening? Have you ever felt a warning you ignored or listened to? Comment, I will listen if this spoke to you.